On air is live. I have to turn this off. .com, my channel, view as public, live now, click. Okay, it's saying we're live, but we don't have camera feed yet. I don't want that. It just lets us know what we're looking at.
Is it
should be here.
Set up through
present to everyone? Presenting to everyone. And camera off. Screen share. Join audio video. Okay. Like video. I don't know why it's not showing our.
Is it recognizing that, or is it looking for the old webcam?
Well, it's saying it sees it. I just turned it off.
Go to settings.
Yeah.
Can you go directly into settings?
Control room, I think.
What if you go in?
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, it's not registering this.
Is that?
It's the microphone. I wonder if it's in the control panel. Yeah, where would it be? Webcam? W?
If it's not under like capture devices, then
See.
hardware.
H. Hardware. Video? And maybe
Device manager. Oh.
let's just click mine on just so I could tell people we're working on it. Maybe. Hi guys, if you could hear me saying their sound.
Yeah.
See if this just kind of works.
Yeah, it uses the.
That should help. Okay, so that works. Hello. All right, saying we got sound. I think I fixed it. All right. Hello, hello, hello. I'm waving and talking, and this needs to be refreshed again. All right, is that sound? Because I'm hearing it. All right. Oh, you sure you don't want some tea? I know you're not a hot tea drinker.
I'm sure I got a 2 liter, so.
All right, cool. I got some good high quality China tea here. And I need a towel for my mess. All right. This here. And this is getting old. Here another. Default view. Keep refreshing. Oh yeah, we're delayed big time. All right, guys, double check. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, say yes, and then we'll get started talking and doing something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might even be a bigger delay because we're higher qualitying it. Is that me talking now? It says I can be heard. Here's the volume.
Click on
Okay,
it.
sweet. You want me to click on this? It just makes it hard to see the
No, the
settings.
settings.
Well, this is, I'm viewing it. This isn't me broadcasting it.
Okay, that's what we're
This
watching
is,
it in.
yeah,
Okay.
right. This is the editing thing. And it's set to highest,
Okay.
which I don't even think it'll let me get to now.
Is that what's
That's probably what's
causing the
a
increased
delay.
delay? Is it's got to process the
Yeah.
video for. All right.
All right, guys. It seems like we're bringing this to you in 1080p high def, so the delay is extra large. So that's causes some of the issues that we had to work on and figure it out. My buddy brought a sweet webcam. So this is Steve. He's like a what are you, 10K in club?
You give me too much credit. Probably like 12.
He's 10 or 12-ish, somewhere around there, as far as our club rank. And he's going to join us today so we could work on something. Did you guys have anything specific in mind? The really strong player doesn't really want to be on YouTube, he says. So, you know, we're just continuing with this, and we'll work with him throughout the week, and then maybe we'll, you know, learn something and then come and share it with you. So, waiting for the delay. That's good.
And that delay is substantial. That's
Yeah, it's a big delay. I can do this upper in my hand. Yes, I can. Slightly.
I think we're dealing with close to like 50 seconds or at least a minute.
We'll have to count. Wow, yeah, it's at least 30-second delay.
Is the delay getting progressively longer? Because before it didn't seem like it was that long.
And this, I could lower this so we could see ourselves. So this will lower how we view it, and it'll speed us up, you know what I mean, viewing. So maybe that's better, because that'll save us, that'll save our bandwidth going out, you know what I mean. So this should hopefully speed it up a little bit. Wow, that is a big delay. I'm so loud. Believe me. Yeah, see, now we're looking at it in lower quality, and everything should speed up now. Okay, good. What do you guys want to see us do? Be careful what I ask for.
Yeah, that match.
We polished our stones.
Sorry.
Yep, just getting better. Boy, those look great.
Oh, nice.
Not many perverted stones comments we could make. One more in there. This delay is going to be fun. Oh, yeah, they look great, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Once our fingers just kind of smear the fingerprinting, it'll be good. Oh. How about a speed game? You guys want to see a fun speed game? Played really fast?
Yeah, it's a 45-second delay.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how long it took to show when I moved the chair.
Talk is tight now. This bag, by the way, is for you guys and the kids. So I put it there so we didn't forget to give it to you.
Oh, fantastic.
So whenever we go out, we'll grab it. Try that new mode out. Did you take it home?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I
We'll just play
didn't
it
realize
fast.
yeah, we'll just wing it. Yeah, I would have liked to have.
Try out that new thing. Okay. Maybe zoom into the board a little. Or do you want me to do it from this? We could do it from here, maybe. Capture cameraman.
I think if you
Well, on Logitech, there's a thing, but we're not using Logitech, so.
you sure isn't it the default?
Yeah, but we're playing this through.
So we gotta.
You know, maybe Logitech will allow the zooming, and maybe it'll make that zoom, or it'll just screw everything up. That may not even allow us to do the two things at once. Okay. All right.
Well, we can do makeshift. Just bring the camera closer.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna get a little choppy until we.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go by this.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna shorten this one leg.
If I can make this. There we go.
All right. Let's see.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. You can do it. Uh-oh.
We're in between.
Is it because of that bright light up there? I would just screwed it up. Just move it, baby. Come on, baby, you can do this. Don't touch it. No, no! We're having focusing problems. We'll get it. Come on. Stop. Stop.
All right. I'm gonna have to.
Do what you think.
Is it good?
All right, we got it. We got it. All right, let me double check any texting, and then we'll play a speed game. Move the bowls, they said. Sex in the future.
All right, we're gonna move this because.
You are ballsy. I could put a thing up top, but it might mess with everything again. What do you think? Do you guys want me to take care of this light? I could, you know, the bars, I could cover those up if it's a big deal. They're going to have a heart attack.
Yes. I think we may just want to go with manual focus be better.
I think it's working now. That was just... All right. Maybe I can put these other lights on and do this one. And view how it looks.
Now it's messing with the autofocus again. And this one, yeah, that looks pretty good, huh?
Let's just go ahead and change that to a manual focus.
You know how?
And bring up the
Logitech thing wasn't working. Right here, references. There we go. LED control. Oh, that's here. Oh, that's not quite high def even. Figure. There's a webcam controller down there. Webcam options down at the bottom. Autofocus.
off. All right, we're gonna have to do this by.
Manual, huh? All right.
All right.
Let's keep her in all the way out. Turn the light back on. There's better light off.
Leave it off.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We're almost there. All right. Okay, just so you know, this is hot. No, it's working, so you don't back into it or anything.
All right, I should keep it from spasming in and out of focus.
All right, let me tell them. Banana, now fight. I'm not even pouring myself some tea because we don't have enough time. We'll be moving. All right. All right, you ready to? Remember, the stones might be slick. That's why it's good that they're bigger, I guess.
Yep.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Good luck. Good luck. There we go with the. Oh yeah, we've been over this, huh?
Oh man, I just. All the bad habits are coming out now.
Yeah, they do. No thinking, guys. It's all reaction at this speed.
All right, they are.
Can't pick up the stones.
They are difficult to grab.
I have no clue who's winning or losing.
Me neither.
No. I feel like I should be hitting the button. And he lives. Oh boy, here we go. Gotta play fast.
I can't read it out.
Me either. It's better for you though. Gotta get it on. Bump.
It is such bad shape.
Yeah,
But I'm just
me
trying-
too, man. Gonna get in a lot of trouble with this.
Ugly, but it's connected.
Oh, it's yeah, that's bad.
That was
Very bad. Very, very bad.
no. Oh, this is getting scary.
Can't read
Oh
it.
wait.
Oh, good take. Good take. You guys are probably freaking out at
I
our
know.
move.
This is so.
Try playing this fast before you judge, guys.
Why did I play that?
Yeah, tell me about it. Me too, man.
Oh, this is so stressful.
Oh, now my hands are cramping and everything else. Picked up a piece of paper. Ugh.
Oh, those are still.
Stones are slick too, guys.
This is not going to end well.
Can't see good. Yeah, is it good?
I don't even know if this is going to work.
I don't either. Jeez. Oh no. Probably a co.
That was horrible.
No time to think about co's.
Alright. You could have killed that. And it's still dead.
I don't think.
I've got to connect it out to.
Mm.
That is so terrible. We're standing because this is so stressful. Yeah, I realized that as soon as I placed that stone.
It's alive. Oh, where did I play it? Pick up the stone.
I'll grab another one.
It's all good.
This is way too slow.
Second.
Yeah, there wasn't much I can do about that.
Nope.
Nothing, I'm just playing Damo now.
Yeah, nothing there, nothing there. Oh, that looks good. Looks better. No, that looks bad. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I pass.
Okay.
Good move. Good idea. Play the Dame.
I'll pass.
I pass too.
Alright.
All right.
Trying to force something that just wasn't there. It's hard when you can't think and you can't read.
I know.
That was probably like a 5-minute game.
Oh, good idea. What brought us both to go? We'll answer that while we're doing our score. What brought us both to go? They want to know. Go ahead. You can go first. You're the guest.
Oh. Well, I've always liked games that kind of like, challenge the mind a little bit. It's like I played chess for a little bit, but I briefly stumbled across Go. I believe you brought it, to my attention first. That was back when we knew very, very little about it. Yeah, these are horribly dead. But the thing that I like about Go is there's a lot of creation involved. And chess, it's all about destruction, destroy. And it's I'm trying to think and talk at the same time, and it does not go well. I cannot multitask.
Yeah, we would not be able to tell you anything about ourselves while actually playing, because I don't know if you've ever tried to play this fast before, but it is literally all,
Yeah, and it really shows all your bad habits.
Yeah, it does.
There's like empty triangles, just galore. All right, do you want to?
We'll do Dame, huh?
Yeah, we should have done Dame first, but I think we filled most of the.
Oh, look at that. Is that a Dame or is that a point when it's not done?
Well, who passed first? You did. Just fill it in.
Well, if you lose by a point, then we'll revisit it.
And then here's a.
Yeah, I think you got me beat this time. It looked good for you.
I don't know. You got a lot of prisoners.
That looked good. Got me there.
One.
I don't know if you can see in good quality, but what about these stones, man? Let's see what you're looking at. These are some pretty shiny stones, man. We just polished them before. That's why we were a couple minutes late.
Okay, so I'm thinking that's.
All right, we're gonna count up and let you know what we're at, huh? Me, I'm big into martial arts, and I liked how there's a Dan rating system in Go, just like in karate. And because of that, I was drawn to check it out. And then I bought a book by Cho Chi Kun in a bargain discount outlet, a discounted bookstore, and I collect everything Asian, so I bought the book, and it's called The Magic of Go by Cho Chi Kun. And the book was written so well that I was instantly attracted to the game. We have
that's yours, right?
Okay. And so because of that, because of that instant attraction, we were, I really liked it. So I made a board and played, and then I had to find people to play with me, and then the magic of YouTube allowed me to get a little bit better. And then I found out about KGS, and found Steve was interested, and me and him started the Youngstown Go Club. Love the Yunzi stones. Did you get single or double convex? Chair Fu Master. We're playing with single convex now in case we wanted to stop and flip them over and use them for some type of review, but normally we play with double convex. All right, you want to count? Looks like you got me. I don't know. It's close either way. We played a good game, I think.
Yeah.
All right, you want to count? You want to count white? I'll count black.
Okay.
$53 for black. Come on, Comey.
35 or 40.
Either way, that's a win.
Yeah. 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 46.5.
To, what did I say, 53?
Yep.
Well done.
Well,
good game.
Thank you very much. Great game.
That was a good game. Yeah, you had this big corner. I think you could have kept all that too. We had time to think. Yeah, there's no time to think when you do this, guys.
Oh, that's right. I dropped this down. I have to. go back and pick it up.
Let me see where it is.
Yeah, very, very beautiful, but very slippery.
Yeah, yeah. We're also playing. Oh yeah, love the doubles too, man. The doubles just look great on a board. You know, on the darker boards especially, the doubles look really good. This is the Yellow Mountain Imports board that I did a review on one of my videos. I think it was like $100. Oh wow, we just got done counting on that.
Oh wow.
Oh, we're counting the score now. Yeah, there is at least, what, you say a 30-second delay?
I think it was 45.
45,
Yeah.
30 or 45-second delay. Hopefully, you know, we did some stuff to make it a little less intensive, but I mean, maybe we could lower the quality, but I could deal with the delay, I think, for the better picture quality. Yeah, these really pop in the light.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn the big light on just for a second and see if
Yeah, that may be too much light.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Ah, yeah, this is what they're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
The higher quality. Yeah, I mean, we can't play like this, but if you kind of see the stones, I mean, they look real shiny. Real shiny looking stones. Oh, you can kind of see them shiny here too, because of this light. Kind of makes them real shiny marble-like. Yeah, I like the Unzies, but they're saying they're having trouble again with the lead. So you might want to get a lead tester and test them if you got like young kids in the house and stuff like that. Something to check out. Though they claim, you know, to fix the problem, people have been testing them and finding, you know, nonetheless, there's still some lead issues. So if you're worried about that type of stuff, go for it, you know. I guess let's clean up. What do you guys want us to do? I mean, we could do some openings where we you know, try to you know, just play maybe the first 15 moves and then go back and review. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, what are you guys' ranks? Anybody who's watching? Give us an idea of who we got watching us. I wonder if there's a proper etiquette for ghost stones. As far as picking them up. One of the issues with the single convex is you have to slide them into your hands sometimes to pick them up. They're not easy to pick up like the double. Are you really, or are you being facetious, Cherufu Master? Chances are you're fine if you're really worried. If you're being facetious, quit it.
What does Cherufu Master say?
He says he's worried about the lead possibility in the Unzies. Okay, 1415Q KGS. From what I understand, whatever you are in KGS, you're probably a little stronger in real life. Or is it a little weaker? It's a little stronger, I think, right? Because KGS is one of the tougher ones? Or is KGS one of the weaker ones? You remember?
No. No.
Disregard everything I just said. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't play on KGS. So
I thought our strong buddy said that whatever we are in KGS, we should be a little stronger in real life, I guess. Because KGS ranking system or something like that. I don't know. If you guys don't give us any suggestions, we're just going to figure something out and do it. So feel free to shoot some suggestions. I will wait a minute to see if anybody says anything, because I know it'll take you a minute until you hear this. We could review a game. We could, if that's how you could tell if they're real Yunzi stones or generic Yunzi stones. If you hold the black stones up to the light, now let's see what they're actually seeing. Yeah, I won't be able to get a glare. Oh well. Think the big light, or are you going somewhere?
I don't know, didn't you
Oh,
have a
dude.
flashlight down here or something?
In my safe.
Oh.
Well, if you hold these up to the light, light will kind of go through them, and it'll show a green hint to them. There we go. Grab my flashlight. Nope. That's sad. Nope, no flashlight anywhere near. But yeah, that hint. Well, it goes a battle. It's a mental battle, kind of like chess, but it's much more deep. And I don't know. To me, it's like a real fight. If you play a serious game of Go, you put everything you got into it, and you're exhausted after a game, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
You really, you could really take a beating, mentally and physically. You're just exhausted. If you play a good, strong game of Go and you try everything you can at it, it's like a real fight. I've been in real fights, and I did a lot of sparring for years, and it's very much the equivalent. And since I'm sick of getting my nose screwed up from getting punched all the time, this is kind of my new battleground. So that's kind of my take on it. What do you think? What do you see more on Go than other board games? To put you on the spot.
To put me on the spot, can you be more specific with the question?
It says, some people only see a board game. What more do you see? That's a good question, I think. Kind of deep.
Yeah, deep. You want to get like philosophical?
Sheriff Master, do you want him to get philosophical?
Philosophical about like the essence of balance and everything.
Oh yeah, there's definitely that.
That's one of the aspects that I like most about it is you can't get everything.
Yeah.
And
True.
And you kind of have to learn to work with your opponent to kind of share, because if you try to get everything, then it just like self-destructs.
Equal exchanges and stuff.
Yeah.
That's very true. Very, very true. So no suggestions? You just want to keep asking questions while we play some Go? Is that what the consensus is?
So what's everybody's like relative?
Well, I know we have a 14 queue here. Sherifu Master, we got 4 people watching now. One is probably me, which means we got 3 of you guys. We're losing our people because of our what's it called? Boring out. We just grabbed another. Hello, other.
No suggestions. We could do like an opening and kind of say what's going through our minds as we play certain moves.
Yeah, what do you guys think of that?
What we think about as we
play, and why we play the way we do, and that type of stuff. We could do that. We could just play like 20 or 30 moves in and kind of show what we're thinking. It may be beneficial to some of you guys who are around the 14, 15 Q range. Maybe some of our insights could be helpful.
Yeah. But
to the stronger players, you probably either know what we're doing or you see what we're doing wrong. But we could try it. Yeah. Go ahead and go first and tell them what you think.
Okay. All right. I'm open on the Hoshi. It's a very, very flexible move. It doesn't have any preference as far as like direction on the board. It's very flexible. I like it as a good opening move. I usually follow up with a Komaku depending on where my opponent plays. Just that way I've got something on the fourth line to kind of expand out into the center, and stone down here to kind of make territory. And I figure it's a nice balance. And it works until I screw everything up in the middle game.
Yeah, I go through the same type of thing. Isn't this an orthodox if you play this way too? Or is the orthodox the other way, here and here? Yeah, that's the orthodox, I think, right?
I believe.
Is that the orthodox?
Down here. No.
No, it's this one. Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, and
I'll show you what we're talking about in a second. Last year, all I played was Komaku, these 3/4 here and here. And the year before that, all I played was 3/3. So we're going into our third year ago, right?
yep.
Okay, so this year I told myself I'm only going to play 4/4. So that's my main reason for playing the 4/4, because I don't really like it. I actually hate it. I don't like it at all, I'll be honest. I don't like this 4/4 at all. But I'm doing better with the 4/4 than I did with any of the other, the 3/4 or the 3/3. So this is why lately all my games I've been winning with it. So I've been playing with this. I like it because it forces you to be flexible, right? You can't just say I want the corner with this. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't, and it kind of forces you to play toward the center a lot, which I don't like. I like playing territory. So that's my main reason for playing the 4/4 lately. Okay, go ahead.
And I'll play the Komaku down here. This creates like a imbalance in the board a little bit. It makes this side one of the largest areas on the board. So, and since I'm black, I've got a nice follow up with a Shamari to enclose it, or I could play the low Chinese. I don't like the high Chinese. It just doesn't.
It's weird. But
It doesn't work well for me. It might be because I'm weak. And I don't know how to respond to that properly. But
I think why here instead of here? Is it just because it doesn't set up the low Chinese? Because I know this is popular because it sets up a play here, which is called the Orthodox opening.
mm-hmm.
Is there a reason why you like this one?
I'm playing this one because I want to make this the largest side of the board.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming that since you've been playing like Hoshi a lot, you're probably going to respond with like another Hoshi, and
Like
right off the bat,
Chinese or a free enclosure,
yeah, and my size is like larger right off the bat.
Right. When you're white, you have to realize that you're kind of starting off behind a little bit. That's why you get the Komi or those extra points. Oh, okay. We have a question about the 3/4 opening and direction. That's probably as far as enclosures and spreading out.
Okay.
Because
as far as like the quarter enclosure from this one, this is your primary direction right here to make the Shamari, and then after you make that, this is the
go ahead.
Yeah, this is the secondary place to expand, and then from here, you jump out, but your opponent's not really going to let you get a nice box like
Bad idea.
But with this shape, this stone here kind of wants to occupy this as well.
Right.
So
it's kind of a race.
Yeah. So, if you get the, white, plays over here, then I do the enclosure.
Then both sides kind of want this point.
Then yeah, white's probably going to take that first.
Right. Yeah. This is kind of a big point for both. Because black once again wants to make that box, and white wants to expand also one way or another. So he wants to try to take away. Plus, there's a saying in Go: what your opponent's
key point is your
key point, right? And this is your opponent's key point. This is a very strong formation for black.
But yeah, that's if I want to make the Shamari. I could always play like I did in the speed game. I did the
Chinese. Yep.
Yeah, the low Chinese. But if I played this way and then you played the corner, then the Shamari's here, and now the stones want to expand here. and it kind of works well with this stone too.
Yeah.
But the thing I don't like about that is because after I play that, I've got like, 4 moves, and they're all on this side of the board.
Right.
Which, it means that, this is where like that aspect of balance comes in. It makes this side more secure, but I don't have any stake in anything else.
Right. Kind of playing tight as opposed to loose and flexible. You're kind of just playing.
Because,
I mean, white would have another move, so maybe white plays here.
Yeah.
And then if black plays there, then white can take an extension this way. And you could see that white kind of has more than black, even though, black's is more secure. When you're staking out territory, it looks like white's a little bit ahead.
Yeah, because instead of having like 4 stones over here, kind of what somewhat in like the speed game, when I had these 3, and then I'd probably make an approach over here, and it looks
much better.
It looks better on a global scale.
Black should be ahead.
Yeah.
This early in the game, it should look like black has more territory than white does. It's not until later that stuff starts to change. But black basically gets to dictate a lot of the opening. White usually, if he wants to change black's mind, he's got to suffer slightly somehow. So white's job is to just kind of keep up and maintain a balance until either black messes up or white gets another opportunity. This is called the mini Chinese?
No, that's just the low Chinese. The mini.
Low Chinese. I'm sorry. This is the low Chinese opening. It's kind of a famous opening.
Yeah, the mini Chinese, I think, is, I don't know, if this stone were here and I didn't approach, and then there's somewhere around here. I don't play it that often, so I'm not.
Oh, that would be your Kobayashi, right? Wouldn't a stone here now be your Kobayashi?
I think so, but yeah, there's
There's a Chinese too. Yeah.
I think it's like somewhere. It's one of these 2 places. I think that's a mini Chinese, and then there's like a micro Chinese. I've never studied them, so.
You seem to have some good luck with it, though. It's difficult.
It just hasn't been punished properly yet. So when it is, then I'll move on to a different.
Are you aware of why this started? Like why that opening came to be? The mini Chinese?
Is that a question for them?
Oh, for you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
From what I understand, Chinese were really good at like fights, and the whole point of this was to prevent, I believe, white from preventing the Shamar, because if white plays in here, you can like harass the stone a lot,
right,
and make some profit.
Yeah, I think originally the Chinese had how they started games. What they would have a setup similar to this, and even more stones around, and so this is how they played for hundreds of years. So they started off their games with fights right away, whereas the Japanese developed the game so that they can play. Choose their openings and their corners and stuff like that. So in doing so, the Japanese were much better at openings than the Chinese because they kind of invented some of the openings in the game. And so the Chinese were better fighting and the Japanese were better at openings. But because they agreed, to play, I guess, the Japanese style or with the openings, the Japanese would always win and they were way ahead. Well, the Chinese needed to find a way because the Japanese would just avoid fights. They would dictate the opening and make their position strong, and the Chinese would have a hard time catching up. So this, like Steve said, this forces you to kind of say, all right, well, I won in here, but I can't really do much in here. And in doing so, the Chinese could force the Japanese into fighting, in which case they would usually win. That's why they call it the Chinese, the mini Chinese, micro Chinese. Those are all ways of luring your opponent into fighting, which the Chinese were better at. Once they started doing this stuff, they started beating the top Japanese players. So the Japanese had to develop strategies against this. And I mean, there's a whole book on this, just this one opening. So I don't know. And do any of you guys know about this opening? Speaking of saying, what Go proverb helped me the most? What about you, Steve? What's your favorite Go proverb? You quote them more than I do.
The Go proverbs. Probably your opponent's key point is your key point.
That's
If it's a good move for your opponent, then it's probably a good idea to prevent them from making that move. So playing there first. But a lot depends on the situation. That's all the proverbs are. It's just a way to kind of like do guidance. They're not
right.
Absolute
Taken
laws.
literally, right?
Yeah, 'cause
right. Sometimes proverbs are bad. A couple examples I couldn't think of, but a couple examples have happened in games where I played the proverb and it bit me on the butt. So instead of going with my instinct, I played the proverbs. And then a couple times when I didn't know what to do, I played a proverb and a move based off a proverb, and it helped. I know. I remember when we were playing just this game, I was trying to make this chair shape. I play here, and then I play like here. What did I do? Because this is I played here.
Yeah,
and my next move was going to be here, and Black played it right away, and it just demolished demolished everything. This is a really strong shape, by the way. Not to keep promoting my videos, but I did a video on strong shapes, and this is one of them. And if you're ever in enemy territory, this kind of guarantees you an eye. Your opponent can't really jump in here or harass it too much, so no matter where your opponent approaches, you're connected really well. So, this is a strong shape, and so he just played in and blocked me making that strong shape and made my shape weak. So this is a good example of that.
Yeah, but if you had time to read it out, you could have punished that, because that was like outnumbered in that. But that was like
right.
It shows like recognition of like shape right off the bat. So it's like I played it, and that's my it shows like habits and the first things that you see when you look at the board.
And it's a good reason to play games that are this fast, because you can see, you can not only see, you start to, instead of looking and reading, you start to notice shapes. And by, you force yourself to notice shapes, as opposed to force yourself to spend so much time reading that you're not noticing stuff. So there is a benefit to it. It's obviously not ideal to play this way all the time, because then your deep reading suffers. Mm-hmm. But, this is just good warm-up games, good warm-up exercise.
Yeah, it's good to show like the first things that cross your mind when you see something.
Right. Yep, absolutely. Definitely true. There's actually this book, this Joseki Compass book, the one we worked on last time. This book has something like 30 or 40 proverbs in it. Each page, or maybe every 2 or 3 pages, has a proverb. Beginning of each chapter, like right here, Sente gains nothing. Okay, well, you're like, that's a proverb? Are you kidding me? And then there's another proverb that states, Sente is worth 30 points. And so, it really depends on specific examples. Your opponent's Atari would be painful. When your opponent pushes, stretch. These are different proverbs that apply most of the time, but not all the time. When your opponent's stones are strong, don't hane at the head of 2 stones. So, if you're interested in proverbs, this doesn't explain them all, but this got, a couple good proverbs in there. Stuff like that. All right, let's go back to our opening.
Okay, let me take a break.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, too much Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I got to go too. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll play another 4-4, but knowing his strategy, like the last couple times we played, he's played this Chinese. I could prevent this by approaching here or approaching here. If you really hate the Chinese, I believe a splitting move is acceptable also. So these are, some ways of preventing this, right? If he maybe jumps out here or something like that, then white could extend here or even do another approach. And though it's slow to play this way, you extend again or maybe something like that. It really, later in the game. So splitting is an option, but I'm willing to accept the Chinese opening of his, and this is actually how we started our speed game, just like this. So, you know, this is kind of how we went already. Now, Black has a couple of options that I'll let him tell you about when he comes back. Like I said, White could even approach this, but I don't know if it's a Go proverb, but generally, if you were wondering a little bit about theory of what to approach, there's two theories I could think of. One is you want to approach a non-symmetrical side first because you gain bigger profit. So I believe that theory would dictate I approach this corner before I approach this corner. So whenever you have a choice to approach a symmetrical, like here, or a non-symmetrical, you want to approach the non-symmetrical first. I don't know if this will help you or not, but there's another theory that states when you are approached as a 4/4 stone, you don't want a tanuki. I don't know if that's a proverb either, but 9 times out of 10 you want to answer this, because this is really painful, Joseki wise, because Black will either jump out and you'll take the corner, or he'll push back and you'll get a huge wall of influence here. And just looking at this doesn't look very good. And even looking at this looks pretty bad too. You know what I mean? So those are two things to keep in mind. You don't normally want to not answer that. All right, so Steve's going to play the next move and explain a little bit about it. Yeah, there was sanitizer in there. Did you see it? Okay. Right on the window. I didn't know if you saw it or not. No running water down there. Yeah, you could also use soap and stuff in the shower or run upstairs, whatever you need.
I'll be back.
Okay, cool. Also, I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but this is also an enclosure here. This is one that I like a lot because Black's next move, Black wants to play here and also make this box. But Black is also perfectly happy playing here. This is another nice enclosure. This makes it very difficult for White to kind of come in. Right, you can see how Black can just kind of mess with that and keep a nice strong corner. And you know, this, even if White does manage to live in there, this wall is huge, and then Black could finally jump out. So something else to consider. All right, buddy, it's all you. Yeah.
So since he played another potion, he's probably waiting for me to play mini Chinese because he's probably got some plans for that. So what I'm going to do is approach his stone on the start point. I'm going to do a low approach. So that way he's got a couple of options how he wants to respond from that. First thing is he can completely ignore it and come over here and mess with this. Second thing is he could back off and strengthen this stone a little bit. Usually I'm playing here or here. Low I think is a little bit safer. Or he could pincer it this way and try and force me into the corner, or you know, I could jump out. And if he backs off, then you know, there's a Joseki where if this is the first Joseki I learned. I'm horrible with Joseki, so if he plays here, you know, I can come in here, try and go into the corner a little bit more, and then you can play here, seal me off, and then make a nice little extension. That's like the first Joseki I ever learned. And from what I understand, this you don't necessarily need this. This is just the cash in on points right away. But
We have a question for you.
okay, yeah, I'm shaking things up. I'm not doing the.
No, it's fine. I'm sure these
Just to do
guys are
something
happy with, anything, little informations or tips, but
Okay. Yeah, keep in mind that I'm like really weak, so these are just like the moves that I'm playing now. It doesn't mean they're right, or because I guarantee that I'm horrible at Go. But
if he wants to know if you play on the 4-4 and your opponent attacks on the 5-5, shoulder hit. What's the best answer? I think that's a question we could answer, huh?
yeah, a lot depends on what the rest of the board looks like.
Right.
Um,
Most of the time with a shoulder hit, you almost always have to push because it's almost too devastating if you don't push.
yeah.
Right?
So white would
White would choose a
have an
side.
option if he wants to go this way
Right.
or this way.
Depending upon how he wants to develop.
Yep.
If he wants to maybe push toward Black's possible strength, that might be good. If he wants to push toward his strength, that might be good. I guess it probably depends on his plan. I think that, if Black plays up here, I think this is absolutely terrible for Black. I don't think Black can live in there. Maybe, but that's huge, right? Fourth line corner going up. Even if Black caps, then White could just jump up, right? Maybe not quite because it's fourth line. I don't know, but that looks really huge to me.
Yeah.
Or you could just keep pushing and treat it like a 3-3, maybe, huh? You could. Is White safe from this cut? You think? On the third line?
What if Blackbird is just
push? No, just push.
Just push and then
cut.
and then he cuts.
I think White's safe. I think White can do that, right? So it has to be this way. So Black has 2 liberties. White has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. So White should win that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if Black turns, then White just
Right.
caps it here, and that's.
That should be good. Strike the head of 2. Started a game recently, and it's happened a lot with me. Well, I think that's generally that's not a Joseki move, and I think that's usually a bad move.
Yeah, because I
would say that's bad, right?
Especially like early on, it's like I don't want to touch other
Yeah,
stones yet. But
the proverb: if you touch a stone, both stones are going to get stronger, right? So, he shouldn't want to make you strong in your own corner. You only want to touch a stone for defense. Where if you're weak and your opponent's strong, if you touch them, who cares if they get a little stronger? But you get stronger too.
Yeah, but looking at.
Oh, you want to strike the head over here? Yeah, let's go back. Let's try again. So
White's got the.
White. Yeah,
We'll do White, and then Black shoulder hits,
Good idea.
which I don't.
Yeah, I think that's.
Personally, I don't like it.
I don't like it. I think it's bad. Okay, you want to strike the head now? Well, I'll assume you want to strike the head now. Yeah, I think that's really bad. That goes against the proverb. I think the proverb I just read. If your opponent is weak, I think let's see.
Yeah, because this would be good.
Yeah, right here.
This would be good if Black had a stone here.
Right.
Then that's really nice.
Right. Yes.
But without that stone, that's looking kind of
Here's
sad.
the proverb. I see you can read it because we're high def, but it says, when your opponent's stones are strong, don't hane at the head of 2 stones. Okay, well, right now, who's stronger, White or Black? So Black is not stronger, right? White is much stronger. So striking at the head of 2 stones goes against this proverb. And let's take a look at why. Well, for one, if White wants to be really peaceful and not punish this, White could just play here, and that would probably be, not the best, because you could punish this, but White's still getting 4th line territory, so it's still pretty
then
good.
there's that cutting point there.
This cut is very bad. White is probably going to, what do you want to do?
Because in this situation, this is the weakest stone.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Because you know, one more move for white, and then they ladder that stone.
I would say black has to play down, right?
Well,
or be captured.
I would play
or
out
play
this.
out over.
Just my personal play style. I'm
I
gaining.
think that's fine. Yeah.
Because I like to gain liberties. Because if I play down here, you know, this stone has 2 liberties. After you play down here, it's 1, 2, 3. I only gain 1 liberty that way.
Let's try to play. Let's play this out, and then let's try to play.
Yeah, this way I've got 4, so I'm in better position to fight.
I think so too. Yeah. So if you're 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties for black, 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties for white, and then these are kind of tied, but this white stone is weak now. If I don't answer with this white stone, he'll trap me in a ladder. Go ahead and play there, and I'll.
Oh, the ladder.
Yeah. So if black gets to play again, he's going to get that ladder, you know, and push me all the way here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not good. So white's next move would be to extend up.
Yep.
And so normally, even if black extends out, you want to ask yourself, I mean, if black ignores and white gets another move here, then he gets all of this is big.
Mm-hmm.
So I think because white has this wall to his back, I think white's at the advantage here right away. Don't you think?
Yep. And this is the pinwheel shape that
Right.
I would make this all the time whenever like my stones were cut. If your opponent like
It's
honeys your
small.
stone and then you cut, and because go ahead and we'll do an example here of how the Atari can go wrong. So you honey and then you cut, and then a lot of weaker players do this.
Right. So white would have to extend.
Yeah, and then this stone's bad. This is left.
Yeah. So either way, white's
Yeah.
going to get something.
So sometimes
If you protect this stone,
yeah,
white will play here, and if you protect this, white will capture
Yeah.
this. If you protect these stones, white will come and capture this in a ladder.
yep, and sometimes people are just starting out. They just see Ataris and
Yep.
they just play the Ataris, and then that now you're pretty
Right.
much gonna lose something.
White's getting
because,
something.
yeah, because this stone's like sad. So if you try to save that, then
Right.
white's
Play here, and if you try to save that, you can take this one. If you might still be able to take these. I'm not entirely sure. You could go after those. If you play here and he fixes here, then you can play here and get that in a ladder.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's helpful, but
But yeah, this just looks like a garble. This is
this
much.
is let's play that out for him. Oh, I keep giving you white.
Man, there's such a.
I know. All right, so here we'll do it.
Okay, so attach. Okay, and with this extension, these 2 stones are weak, but this is the most weak stone.
Right, it
here.
only has 2 liberties. Well, they both have 2
Yep.
liberties.
But this is actually a really aggressive attack against this stone,
Right.
so it threatens to ladder. So what I would do is save this stone, and when I protect this stone here,
That same
it
thing.
threatens that stone.
Yep, it's the
So-
same position. So this one's going to want to extend up.
Yep.
And now this stone's ladder threatened.
Mhm.
So it extends out. There's your pinwheel.
Okay.
Some games actually start out like that, dead center, just like that. It's interesting.
And it gets.
It's a fighting game. I don't like it.
Yeah, it gets really, really tricky the closer you get to the corner.
Yeah.
Because somebody can be like running to the edge of the wall and
And something's
They run out
going to
of-
die,
yeah.
probably. When you play like this,
And-
chances are something's going to die.
something's gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the same shape, in the corner. And normally how you answer is it's kind of a me-I thing, right? Here, let's take these out.
All right. Yeah.
If normally if white plays here, then black will play down here. And now this white group's in trouble, so it'll, this is the classic. And this one doesn't have to, but
Yeah.
then it's kind of, fight for the corner or something. But it's not. I mean, it's not pretty. But that's probably your best response you can get. If that works out. Let's do the other ones. All right. So 5-5. Let's try this cut that he's talking about.
Okay. So we're
Head
this
of two
is
stones,
what, yeah,
right.
that's looking sad.
And then you maybe either try something new, maybe play down.
Yeah, because
I'd say if you play down, white would just extend down.
yeah,
I don't know.
but I don't. Yeah, because playing down is just. I get the feeling that
That just seems bad.
yeah, because as black, I would
Yeah, that's definitely.
I would rather play this because just playing down, I don't like the fact that it only gives me 3 liberties, and if he plays down again, then I play another stone. I'm only adding 1 liberty.
I think
and it's
actually white can do this now.
yeah, and that's looking
Because black can't cut here because white will push it down.
yeah, because if black cuts here, white plays here,
Yep.
and it
Push it down.
runs down and dies.
Yeah. And this is bad because this is a kind of like a Hane at the head of 3 stones. This looks really bad for black. Really bad.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, if this were turned, black would be dead. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, so
that's no good. So playing down is probably bad. You want to try a Hane for him?
oh, like an Atari or the way I would play.
No, like an Atari, either this way or which way do you think would be?
Okay.
Okay, this way would be pretty bad, I think, because now black's losing something. He's going to either lose this stone in a cut or he's going to lose this stone in a net.
Yeah, because what?
Actually, I wouldn't even net. Probably just set it up because nets aren't as good as a ladder. So I think
yeah,
ladder
because
first.
you can peep and stuff, but
Right.
I can't extend here because
Yeah, that would.
because white can play there, and then then it's like
Can you? I think. Yeah, I think you can do that. Yeah, I think you have me in a ladder.
no, it's not a
No,
ladder
it's not. You're right.
because
Ladder breaker. Yep.
because
Go ahead and do it.
this isn't a ladder
Do it
because
upside down.
okay
Then, yeah.
yeah
that's
because white comes down, and then if I try to stop here,
Yep, you're
I
right.
push him into Atari my stone, so it's not a ladder.
That's right. Not a ladder. Right.
And that's why that's bad.
That's cool. We could do this. Okay, so we should have been doing this from the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So where were we before? It's if you ignore it and try to Atari after that, so you Atari, white extends.
oh yeah, this is where we were.
Yeah.
Black's turn.
Yeah.
The
So
black want to
yeah.
extend
So playing here is bad because
white can do that. Right.
yeah.
So does he do this? Does he do this? That might work okay. I mean, it's a little something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yep. But black ends up giving that stone up, and with this position, that's substantial.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
white.
that's either way. I think that's probably a bad black move.
Mhm.
Maybe at least a special situation where maybe if black just wants a bunch of influence and the whole other board developed, maybe he wants to just sacrifice one. Either way, I think white's probably going to end up with the corner. Can we see if black can invade that? See how maybe if white plays up and black just jumps into 3-3?
Oh,
That's
just like
that's what I'm curious about.
straight 3-3.
Yeah. So it would be
And then black would have to descend.
maybe a
Oh, this
No.
is getting
bonky.
yeah.
Yeah, black has to fix. Yeah, we'll try a different variation after this.
Yeah, I'm not liking that because that's
Yeah, no, maybe here, huh?
yeah, because white's gonna seal black in if black lives, and black's gonna live with like 2 points.
Yeah, it's definitely not great. I think white has to play here and maybe here, not here.
Because
It's got to be here
think-
to make 2.
I think that
I think that'll
guarantees life.
Yeah, true life, right?
So that makes life because
And white could just ignore now.
because white can't play here. So eventually, if white, assuming that white Hanes and takes this down. Black will need to play here to finish that off eventually, but black doesn't need to do that until white starts to play here.
Yeah, that's life. Definitely not very good for black.
Yeah.
White can now.
Yeah, and now this stone's like, this stone is sad.
And now white has a wall this way and this way.
Yeah, and
black has 1, 2, maybe 3 points.
Yeah, so that's not looking good.
Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. Let's try the other variation. All right, so black jumps in the corner. All right, so let's try again. I think you have to play up.
Or read.
Oh, well, however you want, I guess.
I don't know.
Let's try something new.
Are we descending?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, because playing up, that
allows that.
That Pawnee is like devastating because.
Now I think this is an actual good option. Yeah, I think this will guarantee you life also. Because I think there's an actual Joseki where, and then you play here, and then I play here and you fill, and then if I play here you play down, if I play down you play up, I think.
Are you sure? That looks like that's going to be like an eye too short.
Let's try.
Will that actually play it? Because that's looking...
Yeah, because if I play here, you could take here.
Yeah.
And if I play here, you could play up. And you might even be able, because I don't have a stone there, you might be able to just do that. Nah, I wouldn't risk it myself. But I think you could, though. And you're out. You're kind of out.
Yeah, but yeah, on the downside, though, is you got a week.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably just, 4 stones means you could jump 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. And then you can't be cut off. Or you could maybe just do this.
Yeah, I would do that and just like directly harass the stone.
And then black could play here, so maybe white would want to block that even.
Mm-hmm.
And then that allows black to kind of, I don't know. It all depends. All in all, I think usually white ends up a little better.
See, I would leave black alone, and if black wants to crawl on that,
just let him.
I'll let him crawl. Get him.
It's not. I mean, what scares me though is this. This could be kind of big, I guess.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
You gotta.
Yeah, that. This is nothing much to worry about, but that's kind of. And you might even be able to do that. I don't know. I can't read that. You know what I mean? I think you can because I think that's a reverse monkey jump, right? I don't think.
Well, from a living stone on the first line.
Okay.
The key is the stone has to be alive, or else it doesn't work. Then you can go 1, 2, 3, and up. So there's no way to separate these two stones from each other, providing that this stone can't be killed.
Well, if that's the case, will this work? I think it would. It's probably not good for black, but
yeah, I don't think you can.
I think a regular knight's move up would work though. Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty good. Because the cut won't work. So I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's what the reverse monkey jump is from the first line to the second line.
You're right.
Yeah,
I think generally speaking, black is. Even if he lives, what's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4 point, 5. Maybe 6. And white could still kind of harass it a little bit, right? Just kind of threaten to kill, and I think he's alive no matter what. So maybe a move like this, or just jump out. Just jump out, right?
Yep.
Or maybe a little threat. Black jump, and white could just keep making a bigger wall, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like this. Flipping it upside down, man, is the way to go.
Yep.
Now we don't have to have good memory. All right. Hope that helped your question, Chairfu Master. If you guys have any more, feel free. Okay, so you approached me here?
Yep.
All right. Now, when we played the speed game, I played this way because I know a lot of these variations, and I was hoping to maybe confuse them a little bit. I don't know if I got a few points doing it or not. I think it ended up being more complicated than I thought, and I think he ended up outplaying me at least one of the times I did this. I did this twice, so I don't know. It probably hurt me. But the most common response is this playback. And what's nice about it is it gives you Sente most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If black plays here, go upside down, yeah, and then white plays here and black plays out.
Yep.
White has Sente. Yep, to take another corner or approach or something.
Mm-hmm.
One thing black can do to maintain Sente is to just back off here. And then white generally wants to like make his corner his own, and then black has Sente. Otherwise, black could play somewhere else, and then if white answers, and black plays and white answers, or just leave it at that, and then later on black could just kind of take that, and that, you know, I mean, that's a nice thing. So that's what this jump back is. If you see this, they're trying to keep Sente.
Mm-hmm.
Figured that out. But I guess I'll just back off. I guess a pincer, you know, would be nice, and that would throw some Josekis where you either
Yeah,
jump
that
out
gives
or
me an option of
taking a corner.
I think that's what we played in the speed game.
Right.
And yeah, because in the speed game you played, I think
I played this way.
yeah.
Actually, I jumped in the corner.
Yeah,
Didn't
and I
I think
sealed
this
you in.
this would have been the proper because you didn't have an extension. So, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Yeah, and then there's always this.
Yeah, there's this one.
And that leaves that space as obviously. I kind of like the.
That's nice. We could play this out. Let's. I think this is the thing. Let's see if Steve remembers the.
Oh, I am horrible with Joseki. But just by looking at it, yeah, this stone looks like you can probably mess with it.
Yep, right there.
Okay.
That is our Joseki right there.
Is it? Okay, because that's what feels right to me. I'm horrible with Joseki. I just go by feeling most of the time.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but it's just kind of natural. Any shoulder hit, you almost always want to play up or down. So I'll play over.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know this. I would probably play over because I don't want you to get ahead of me.
Right. And then white threatens to break out.
And then since I'm playing it this way, I would probably want to seal you in.
Right. White plays over once more.
All right. And what I usually don't like to leave two in a row. I like to usually push just one more for extra security because I've played like this and I just, you know, sometimes I try to Hane and it's like I end up like one liberty too short. Right. So from now on,
3 in a row is usually pretty good.
Yeah, I do that just to be a little bit safer. It's a little bit slower, but I feel a little bit better about that.
Now black really has 2 options here. We'll see what one black chooses.
See, I'm looking at using this stone a little bit because I'm feeling, you know, kind of secure. I still have a jump back here to live.
Yep.
So
he makes a corner close.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm trying to be. This might be a little bit too greedy. I don't know if I. Oh well.
Yeah, I think that's a standard.
Yeah, because I'm torn between this and this. I'm sealing them in, and you can see this is a nice wall that kind of works well with this stone, but I'm banking on influence. And you know, when I play something like this, I want another approach move here to kind of solidify this. This is kind of cashing in for territory, but you know, putting more emphasis here, but
possibly allowing me to
I can
pop out.
let him out this way, and then if he comes out, he can harass this a little bit.
I wonder if I play up, if you can cut me off.
I don't think that if you play up and I play down.
Let's try upside down. I'm curious because I think if I play up, I think you can cut me off doing that over here and then over here, and then run over with your move here.
Maybe. All right, let's try it.
All right, play your stone here first.
All right.
And now I'm going to play up. In the real game, I think I would try this because I think this seems a little better to me, but let's
Yeah,
see.
and then if I try to,
Yeah, because normally this
Yeah.
is not a good shape. And then you'll go here first. Yeah, I don't think it'll work because I could play here and then if you play over. Okay, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
so-
work. Okay. All right, I was curious. Okay.
okay, but yeah, seeing that, I'm liking this option better because it kind of works.
Yeah, and you have a
With
nice,
all the
nice wall kind of starting. This is a disadvantage or the advantage of it. You know, you could either take the corner and get territory or get a nice wall in the center.
But yeah, that's the thing with like influence, and you know, it's an investment. It
Right,
may or may
right.
not cash out in the end. Territory is easier to because you can actually see territory.
Right,
Influence is kind of ambiguous. I was playing with influence for a while, and it didn't turn out well for me.
Right.
Because like once you have an in, you know, from our games together, once you have an in into that, it's like you just power through and just destroy it.
Right, right.
But yeah, I'm thinking I would like this.
Now, I think I want a Tanuki because I think this group's safe. Because I think I could either run this way or I could connect my stones here and give him this corner. So I think I want a Tanuki right now and try to get rid of some of this influence if I can. And now, if I play over here with a low approach, he could pincer, and that'll give him a real nice setup over here. So I think I want to approach this stone. Now I could do an extension here and approach the stone, but then he plays out, and that just helps his influence all the more. So personally, I think this is what I'm going to go with. So even if he pincers here and I jump out, anything I could do to kind of make this wall a little less awesome is what I want to do, I think. So now those
Yeah.
stones are nice and shiny.
I know.
Oh, we played all these upside down. Did you want to make these solid and play with these?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll flip this over.
I
Just
guess we were just going over the variation and just
Yeah.
played with it. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Good deal. Let's make it pretty. You guys still with us? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. It says I got
Now,
5 of you watching, so
Yep.
good deal.
now looking at the original move that I wanted to play, I'm not going to play that.
Right.
Yeah, that looks kind of sad because it runs into his group. And if these weren't here, I would like that because that's nice. But since I have a wall here, I'm probably looking at a pincer.
Mhm.
And this stone's actually kind of in a semi-nice place. So if you try to run out, that may harass
Yeah,
a
that's
little
nice.
bit.
I think that's nice.
So I think that actually provides more incentive for you to just like cash
Yeah,
that
and
out.
if I
and
jump
take
in the corner, that gives you an even bigger
and then I
wall.
solidify it, and then it's like, then it looks like a move over here is gonna be huge.
Yeah, definitely.
Followed by like a jump towards the center of the board, but that's still too many moves away. As it's
Yeah, I mean,
that's the thing with like influence. I find playing with influence, it's just like I don't have enough moves to do what I want. Because it's so.
I got a couple ideas. I see this stone's kind of lonely. I'm thinking if I played in here and kind of fought it a little, maybe I could connect all my stones, and if I don't, I can get strong and maybe attack this stone. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking I could Tanuki and play elsewhere again, and if he attacks the stone, I could just jump in the corner still, or if he plays here, then I could jump out, but I could get a stone elsewhere. But I think I really want to just kind of fight this stone.
Yeah, because if you Tanuki, the next move I would do this because that kind of forces you to extend, and my
That would be
stone's
very
right
bad.
where you want to be.
Yeah, that's true. That you're right.
So if you so
that'd be bad.
yeah, it's
I'd have
wise
to jump in the corner and try something else.
and then this stone just
Yeah.
kind of looks
Yeah,
sad.
it's a good point.
I do think you're right
Yeah.
playing that. How you play that, I don't know. You can always pull some trick Josaki.
Yeah,
I don't know those.
I could do this here, and that would be like a double approach.
And if you do that, I would probably just This is when I would probably
Yeah,
just
that's
lean on it.
Yeah, that's the lean move. Let's do that just for fun.
Okay.
Let's do this double approach here.
Okay. So I would. Are we playing upside down or just?
Just normal, yeah.
Okay.
We'll upside down it when we're showing a variation or
Okay.
something.
All right. So
I
I
have
would
hundreds of
probably-
questions, but I'm pacing myself. All right, take your time, Chair Fu Master. We're good for a while. You sound just like me, man. Okay, normally, I don't know if the way out of this is going to work, because I know a variation that should either get me out of this or get me alive back here. But either way, it's going to give him a big wall.
Mhm.
So I forgot about the big wall aspect. But I'm going to try something. And we'll see what he does here. He has two options, right? He can block me in, or he can Atari me and see what happens. I should be alive either way, but I can't read out whether it's good or bad. So, oh, how late is it, Chair Fu Master? Where are you at? He says it's late where he's at.
Oh.
Poor guy. I'm assuming it's a guy. I guess Chair Fu Masters could be women. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. It's late here. Did you ever mess with this?
No.
Maybe we can go over that after.
Yeah, because I'm just winging
It's
it.
interesting.
This move looks like, at least initially, would deny you access to the corner, but I don't like
that. I think that move will give me the corner. I think.
Yeah, because I don't like those stones here, but that's what that looks like I'm doing. What I would want to do is, since I got all these stones, it's like I want to use them.
Yeah, that would be a way to use them.
So
if you want, go here and I'll show you the variation I'm thinking. Upside down.
Okay, yeah, because when I look at this, I don't like it because it looks like it gets real tricky. Yeah. And then, it's like, do I want to fix, or do I want this to be weak, or do I want to...
Right, if you fix that...
Yeah, but
yeah, either way,
it kind of looks like
I'm either going to get a ladder here,
Mm-hmm.
or if you fix this, I'm going to get this threat, and when you play down, I'm going to get the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of my reading. Just based off of what I know about this pattern. So yeah,
it gives me a bad
your
feel.
way will...
Yeah, I like this because
your way's probably better for you. Okay, and then depending on how you're gonna fix, I'm either gonna, I might still get the corner, or if you fix that way, I'll hopefully be able to get out in the center. I guess you have to choose. Are you gonna stick with your guns and play killer influence, or are you gonna cash in on some points? And I don't know. I guess it just depends on your, right?
Mm-hmm.
It all seems... There's still some anaji here for you and me.
Mm-hmm. There's two major points I'm looking at. The first one that I'm kind of leaning towards is down here.
Yeah, that would be your best money maker as far as influence.
The only thing, though, is like
You
cut. I don't think I have the ladder.
Yeah, you do.
Is that
You
a
have
break?
a ladder. Yep.
I think that's a breaker.
No, really?
Breaker.
I planned
Yeah.
it the whole time.
Yeah. It's not a ladder because it runs into the stone.
Wow, he's at 11. It's 11:18. Anderson's at 11:18, and Chair Fu Masters at 1:20. UK. Woo-hoo! Check that out. We got a UK viewer.
Oh, sweet.
Where are you at, Anderson? Thanks for joining, by the way. Hopefully this is useful to you guys. Again, feel free to ask any questions. 8 people watching. If you guys want to say hi, just there's a chat somewhere.
I'm thinking I might just play that directly. But yeah, that leaves you that option to kind of harass that stone.
Yeah, I think I definitely want to do that. I think I have to do that. You have to decide if you can fight it.
What I would do is just to see if I could pull it off. I would just 3-3 it and Hopefully with that stone, that might.
I don't know.
Because if I leave that alone, that's like a.
You can always come back to it too.
Yeah. Because that's looking.
It might be an interesting fight. I'm thinking that I can push it, and even if you live, I could still live, right? I could either, if you block down, I could run out and have enough liberty to do all kinds of damage, or if you block me, I can go under and still get my.
Yeah.
So I think I'm alive either way.
Yeah, this is if I really don't want you to have that corner. But
Yeah, if you want to try to fight, if I get a nice capture, it would. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter too much.
Yeah, but now it's like I built this wall. Now I kind of want to.
Yeah, how do you use this wall? Probably. I mean, you can get a nice corner enclosure. Like instead of the tight one, you could do like an open one, and then that kind of works with the stone. It's not quite where it should be. Or an approach here would be nice too.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the approach.
See, I'd have to do some type of pincer if you approach this. I have to kind of get in here somehow. I think about it. Let's do it again real quick. A lot of tea.
Yep. Yeah, because looking at that, I.
Okay. You can approach?
Yeah.
I think a high approach
yeah,
is more influence type approaches, but I don't know any of the high approach stuff.
Yeah, I know. So it's like when you were gone, I was like trying to see which one I liked, and it's like the only reason I'm playing this is because I've played it before and I'm comfortable. But in this situation,
I'm pretty sure this is
the
better for influence, but I don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
So would it be better with and
that's the one reason why I didn't play it is because
don't know it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it seems like it would work real well together. This
Brazil, Iceland, London. Dang, guys. I think the Americans hate me where I'm from, but you guys are showing the love. Iceland. What time is it in Iceland? And is it icy? I know you probably hear that crap all the time. Sorry. I think it's green in Iceland and icy in Greenland, right?
I believe that's true.
How about that?
Can you confirm that?
Yeah. Let's see. C201. Is it green in Iceland and icy in Greenland, or is it icy in Iceland and green in Greenland? I heard the Vikings actually named it Iceland to keep everybody away from it, and they named Iceland or Greenland because they wanted people to go to it, and it was all icy. And I also hear that one of you guys have a really sweet underground heating system or something that keeps all the roads good in the snow and everything. I don't know. That shows what I know about that stuff. Dragon Fist Gaming. This is the strongest player on YouTube, or one of them. How's it going? It is an honor. I think you actually played a double 3-3 game for me in the corner, and you won big, which means 3-3 is awesome. Play some more, man. If at any time you want to yell at me for doing something stupid, you're allowed, Dragon Fist. You are the man. You were taught there are 3 questions that you ask before every move. Do you know about them? I mentioned it at a Go Club, and they looked at me like a dog had been showed a card trick. Tons of snow, and it's 118, and my theory was right. Okay, cool. My theory's right about Iceland. All right, good deal. I do not know about the 3 questions you ask before every move. Do you?
Do I have any weak groups? Does my opponent have weak groups? And then what's the biggest move on the board?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Are those a 3?
Yeah, I'm guessing in a minute we'll figure out if those are the 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I ask myself all the time. If you're weak, protect. If they're weak, attack. And if none of those things are there, take a big point, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole world has to heat up the hot water. We have to cool it down. Well put, and thank you for that. We appreciate Iceland's role in that. London, you guys are having all kinds of trouble, just like America. Oof. Yeah. Right, good deal. Like I said, if you have any specific questions, you could ask those as well. That's what we're here for. Whatever. Bingo, Chirafu Master says. Yeah, those are the 3 questions we always, or at least try to do when we play, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember whose turn it was?
I did the approach.
Okay, approach. Okay. So I guess my big question is, I definitely don't want to. I mean, this isn't bad, right? If I take this and he plays this and I play here and he extends, I mean, it just seems bad. I think I need to get in here somehow. I need to get over here maybe. But I want to answer this first, don't I? I could play here and try to take a big corner, and then because I'm looking at this for a cut. If I could, I play up and you block, or I play up and I guess you play out. Either way, if you block here, I want to try to cut this if I can before you block it to get in here, or jump over here, and then if you play your extension, maybe do something. That's what I'm thinking, to get in here. If you guys are wondering what my plan is, it's not a great plan. There's also this move, which when he plays up, I play down. He protects, then I could play over, but that allows him to take my corner away, which I still would like to keep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like pincers, man. I just don't like them.
With the way it's going, it looks like you got.
If I could get this corner, that gives me 2 corners. And this is probably going to be your corner unless I approach it somehow.
Yeah.
Why don't I?
But yeah, I'm building this big wall, and it's like I don't know how to use walls. So that's this will come back to bite me.
All right, let's do our standard calm approach or response, and we'll see what Steve does here. There's so many options on the board, and this I think is where we're both pretty weak. Ryudikin, how are we doing, buddy? He makes it. This is one of my first YouTube subscribers. I just reached either 6 or 6Q on KGS the other day, and I haven't played in months. I just went through and just demolished my competition, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to make it to 4 or 5. We'll see. I'll probably just lose all the rest of my games. So I don't know, but welcome. You guys are awesome. Dragon Fist Gaming, this stuff is probably really boring to you because you are so strong. You need to do a live feed and let me ask you a bunch of questions. YouTube, I'm doing it through YouTube because I'm not smart enough to do it through Twitch or anything like that, but maybe they'll make it easier. I don't know. Welcome, Ryudikin. Dude, we got people from Iceland, Brazil, London, if you missed it. So they got 7 people watching. If you guys would like to say hi, I'll definitely say hi back and acknowledge you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free. We're just kind of working our way through a game, trying to explain what we're thinking and stuff. It's a good way to learn.
Yeah, because it's the
standard, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of a classic. I think that's a Kobayashi or almost a Kobayashi.
Yeah, because the stones are all really, really low.
He's just really making a nice. He's making it so I'm gonna have to try to take advantage of this Aji.
Yeah, and it's like I can't go up because you can invade. So it's like I gotta
do something. Yeah. regular extension. I think high.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, either here or here, something would be more balancing. Germany, jeez, Ryota Kun is German. How about that? We got some people coming back, but it's cool.
play high just to see what happens.
Do we have any Americans here? Have I ever started a game on Tengen? Yes. Yes, I have. And I think I've lost every one. Except I've played that Great Wall Fuseki a few times, and I actually have a lot of luck with that. So if you're not familiar with the Great Wall Fuseki, remind me a little later, and maybe we'll go over it. Or maybe we should be quitting pretty soon and trying something else. Because I think we're well past the opening. I don't know. I mean, kind of the same thing here. I could play here and take the corner. Could play here and take the corner, but I really need to kind of get in here somehow. I mean, if I could set up some type of where I have a ladder breaker and then I set myself in a ladder, I mean, that would be really nice. You know, make these kind of floaters. I don't know, dude. I know, like, Dragon Fist Gaming is probably like, I would have never got myself in this crappy situation in the first place. You know, but that's not me. I really want to get in here. I think now's the time to approach that. And I think I want to do a high approach, even though I screw it up all the time. But let's do that. I think I want to do a high approach.
Okay.
And then
I think this will be like I think we're like about 30 moves in right
yeah,
now.
I think we're probably beyond. Let's just maybe answer this.
Yeah,
And then we'll start over and do something else. Maybe play another speed game or something. Spice up the action a bit. Maybe we can go over the Great Wall for a second. No need to reduce the center, you don't think? Ryota-kun thinks my corners are big enough.
yeah, because especially.
I mean, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I mean, I do have
they're nice and solid, and you've got to weigh in because it's like I need too many moves to.
Yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't be so quick to reduce. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is a bad move, Ryota-kun? I think this will give me some type of center, but it might get me kind of cut off. I don't know. How's he going to play?
It's like I would want to.
Yeah, I think you could do the standard side. You could also do this side if you wanted to build this.
Yeah, but
yeah, that kind of just lets me in, lets me
yeah,
off the hook
that gives
a
you
little.
a bait. Yeah, see, there's too much space over here for you to
See,
play.
I always get screwed whenever I do a high approach because I don't know how to handle the high approach pincers. All right, he says it's a mistake. Let's see if you answer right.
What, the high approach?
Yeah. Oh, that looks pretty bad.
Yeah, because I'm looking at something around here.
Yeah, that looks really bad.
This is too severe. I would.
Yeah, something light.
I'm wondering.
And then just build strength from it.
Yeah, and then as you run, but it's like I kind of want to chase you up into that.
Yeah, I think because then either way you're going to get something here or you're going to get something here.
My thoughts are I got to keep you from making that base because that base gives you some stability to play with. So
yeah, he claimed he can pincer and run you into his stone.
Okay, that's
all right. Let's play a few more moves and let you punish me.
This is where everything.
Yeah, me too,
falls
man.
apart.
I can't do pincer. I can't do high approach pincer. I should make a board with numbers so we can call out moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get one of those magnetic boards. Maybe they have a small one with numbers I could find. Yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe next time. Maybe I'll do some research. If you guys find one, send me an email, and if it's not too much money, maybe I'll grab it. Should be fun. This is kind of nice.
Yeah.
A lot of our other Go players from our club are busy. You know, they're doing sports and stuff, so it's just us for a while. So we figured we'd play with you guys a little bit.
See, that doesn't.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that. That doesn't look right. That looks like that may go against me. I can't read that out.
It's hard to tell. We'll play 6 more moves, and then we'll call it.
Can that kill it?
You're talking about the Great Wall for a second? Yeah, it is hard. It is hard to pull off.
I'm wondering if that'll kill it. I just want to play this out just to see if that'll actually.
Well, let's see. We'll play it upside down as a variation. Then. Probably let's upside down. Or should I just play down? Should probably just play down, right? But that type of stuff scares me. That'll give you the corner for sure and allow me to kind of jump out in the center.
Yeah.
I could try this. You'd have to play down, and then I could play down.
This is getting.
I don't know, man.
It's-
This is above my
yeah.
thought. This is above me. If you're wondering where I am, this I cannot do.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
If I could spend a month just learning from somebody who knows this, I think I would be.
Everything
three
gets
stones
trickier.
stronger.
Everything gets trickier in the corner.
This is where I'm at. Dragon Fist Gaming, if you're still here, this is why I watch your videos. When this stuff happens, you tear that up. I cannot. Yeah, this is above me. I don't even want to go any further.
I do think this is a mistake for black, though, but I just wanted to see how that would actually play out because I'm unfamiliar
I mean,
with this
I don't know.
situation myself.
I think if black tries to save this, then white could come in and maybe kill it. I have no idea. I think maybe that gives black the corner.
Was it? Because if black descends.
Maybe not, because then I would.
Wait.
Yeah, descending
Yeah,
probably bad, right?
Yeah, because you.
Because I have. Well,
You do that, and then you've got the turn. I don't know. How would that play out? Because there was that pinwheel shape that we
Yeah.
meant, but yeah, that's.
Okay, you're supposed to protect the weaker group. I don't know how to do that.
Well, this spell's like really weak, so I would protect that.
No, I mean for me, these are my weak groups, but there's no real way to. I mean, do I? I think this is.
Is it?
I think that's the
No, there's got to be a.
Stuji or something.
Or- Is it a?
This is beyond me. Dragon Fist says
Is this-
white getting the outside is nice. It ruins black's
Yeah.
bottom. So you're talking about this? Yeah, getting out. Yeah. Phew. This is beyond me. Oh, the Kobayashi opening. Yeah, he says his Kobayashi opening's hard to pull out. Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it anymore. I think Dragon Fist. I think you play Kobayashi. Yeah, I don't. No idea. This is beyond me. If you know what, Dragon Fist. If first of all, if you guys on here don't know, Dragon Fist has a YouTube channel where he plays live games against really strong players, and he explains his moves, and it is awesome. He is my favorite person to watch on YouTube. And if you give him suggestions, he tries the suggestions, even if they're crazy. And he wins, too. He wins all the freaking time. He's amazing. So, where are you from, Dragon Fist? Did you say where you were from? I'm guessing, like Japan or China or Korea, but at the risk of offending you, I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, this is beyond me.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, yeah, I think this kills those white zones. You played there?
I have no idea because that's.
Yeah, I think this might be kind of bad for. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not. That might be that weird thing.
I don't know. I'm trying something tricky. I don't know how that would.
All right, so you got 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2, 3, and it's your move, so you should win this. Unless I capture. Yeah, that might not be good for
Is
you.
this the? No. Where is it? See, this is where my reading is like horrible.
Well, see, this makes me think, yeah, 'cause that would be bad for you. Right now you play there, and then I play there, and you'd capture. Okay, so that wouldn't work. I think this would be my best bet, to try to connect underneath. But yeah, that's done.
But yeah, I would just...
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah, and that's like a
Take that. And
sad little corner.
that's not sad. I like that corner. That's nice.
Well, the thing though is now I've got to keep you from doing a base, but you're already out.
Yeah, I got to do some kind of crazy stuff now because I don't even have an eye. I don't have nothing. I'm a weak group. You could just attack like crazy. So I think that was definitely a good move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be game for me. I don't know.
So I don't know. Your corners were big, so it's hard to see how this would play out. But
Dragon Fist is from Norway, and he says he likes a Kobayashi as white. That's interesting. Yeah, man, you should be here, dude. This, for me, is like a study thing where I'm just kind of studying with you guys. Me and Steve here, we're just kind of working through stuff and, you know, trying to help the weaker players. But a live thing with you, man, I would call off a day of work to have you do a live feed. So I'm just throwing that out there for a suggestion. That would be awesome. Now that I got you guys talking, what do you want to see us do, if anything? Because I know at least two of you guys are stronger than me. So, I don't know. Just throwing it out. We got a little bit of time left, so I don't know. When are you planning on leaving? It's Saturday, so I don't care. I'm sure people are coming home.
I actually have off work tomorrow, which is nice because after working 7 days, I mean, this is the first time I've actually like picked up Ghost Stones in like over a week.
Oh man.
So yeah, it's like I haven't been doing any studying. I haven't been doing anything.
Maybe I'll try a screen capture, and I'll show you a game I played, just to try out the screen capture. See if that sounds like a good idea to you. This game I played all influence, and I actually thought I lost it, and I ended up winning it just barely, and it was a real exciting game. So just for the sake of trying it out, I'm going to just pull up a game file and just kind of go through it kind of fast, just to try it as a test. Because maybe this is something we want to try next time. So we'll give that a shot, all right? We'll try the screen capture option. So let's see, we're here. So here's screen share. I don't know how to do this. Live Google Plus Hangouts. All right, we want an entire screen, I think. All right, yep, getting funky.
Wow, that is trippy.
Yep, because you're seeing a screen that's seeing a screen that's seeing a screen, and it keeps going. Okay, so let me refresh this. Oh, okay, it's still, let's see if it gets funky. Let me pull up Great Game. Oh no, do I not have a... Oh man, I don't have a... I gotta find... What's KGS called? Crap. Do I not have a... Oh, Drago. Okay. That should open it. I hope. Alright. So hopefully you guys can see this. Risk a check. Okay, you guys can see it. That's good. Let me go back. 5 feet. Okay. All right, let me check one more time. Loading the chat. This has got to be freaking you out when... I'm just going to assume you could see it and just keep going. Hopefully it's the case. I was white. He made this opening, which I think is the orthodox opening. And so I split. And then he started to make that box that I got scared of. So I made this. I'll play this kind of quick. And I ignore. No idea if that extension was a good extension or not. Let me see if I can see. And then he plays here. I threaten to go under. Kind of what I'm doing is, when I started playing, I started seeing all this potential in the center. And so I kept telling myself, well, if he keeps making these gote moves, every time he makes a gote move, I'm going to make a move toward making a big moyo in the center. And so with stone number 49 right here, I thought to myself, well, I could attack this stone and it won't hurt me at all. So I figured there's two places he could run, so I'm just going to attack it with stone 50. It looks like this screen capture is going a lot faster. Yes, my desktop is very messy. Messy desktop makes great Go players, I hope. Okay, well, it looks like this is a lot less of a delay, so hopefully, yeah, this stone 49, I attacked it, and right here, stone 51 I thought was a gote move. I better quit talking because I'm probably talking way late. So I'm just going to kind of play through the game slow, and hopefully you could see how I'm trying to make a center influence. The game has a surprise ending, at least for me. I think move 79 was bad, by the way. Chose to sacrifice those 3 stones after 92. Steve, you should have been watching. I should have waited for you. This is my crazy game. If you look, I have all this centered, all this, and all that. And he's got corner, 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 corner. And I have from here, all of that, and some over there. And he is going to play some crazy breakthrough moves. I'm just trying to play end game type moves now. I know 144 probably not the best move.
Yeah, speaking of proverbs, what is it? Don't peep at a bamboo joint.
Don't peep at a bamboo joint.
That's
One of the proverbs. That's right. Trying to get a bamboo joint again. But I had a reason for it, really. I was trying to... I should stop talking because I'm so far behind them. They have no clue what I'm talking about, probably. Regardless of my poor end game, I did manage a pretty sweet center, at least as of right now. I don't know if there's a... And now there's not a calculator, but if you look, I have a huge center. You know, and as opposed to his couple small spots, I think I'm quite a bit ahead. Well, I would have just finished endgame and passed, but he kept playing these inside moves. And I kept thinking to myself, they're wasted moves, so he's giving up points. Still think I'm safe, right? I got my 2 eyes. I need to quit talking to show the game. Now he's playing more crazy moves, you'll see. Trying to see, he's just messing with me. A mess. Probably I wanted to make an eye. I don't know. I'll just be quiet. And he managed to get in a capture and raise position where he wins. Well, I win, but I still lost. I'll show you what I mean. I won, but I still lost. See that? That's some bull crap right there, man. That made me mad. So he managed to connect all that inside stuff. I just, being mad, petty, I messed with him a little like he messed with me. Couple mess up moves. And the game's over, and it's got me winning by 5.5 points still, even after he made that big kill. So I must have, I don't know, I had less prisoners than him. It's just I played for influence and it worked for me. I don't know. So let's stop sharing, and that was just a test. Let me see if yeah, good. Yeah, I agree. I didn't think I won. You know, I originally, you know, I kept to my plan, you know, and I was able to keep, you know, keep playing for influence, and it worked pretty good. But then when he started messing with my insides, you know, inside my area, then I started faltering, and, you know, he got a good, you know, got a good capture in there, and it just ruined my day. And I started playing some Dame moves, but again, I was running a little low on time, and my end game wasn't the best. Yeah, go ahead. Advice is great. Go for it. It comes in like that. Right. Yeah, yeah. Because it just makes them stronger. Sounds like good advice. Huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, it sounds like good advice. Did the screen share? Did it show up pretty clear? Was it good? Did everything, you know, work good? Were you able to hear me? Did it show up good, etc.? Would I be able to maybe do a live KGS this way or something? "30 seconds later, we'll get a response because the thing's pretty good.
Make an attempt to recenter the board.
I marked cookies down, by the way. I totally
Fantastic.
forgot.
All right,
Should
I'm
have
gonna
told you.
tweak this and see if I can miss it because that's. Oh, you have the
Good. So everything worked. The
Oh.
what?
the actual live thing instead of what we're watching, since this is on like a 45-second delay.
Oh, what are you asking?
Oh, I was gonna recenter the board.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
All right.
It's all good.
I'll leave it alone then.
Oh, the voice did fit the time. Oh, man. All right, I would have kept talking a little and maybe slowed it down a bit. It was just a test, really, but that was a game that was very frustrating for me that he was able to, you know, I guess, take that center from me, you know, and take away all my hard work. But you want to try to center the board? Or?
Like a,
All right, cool.
it just makes it easier to see.
Did you want to maybe end with another quick speed game?
Yeah, we can try that.
All right. If you guys are cool with it, we'll do another. It's a speed game isn't even the word. It's really kind of a play as fast as you possibly can game. So we'll see if I can get some payback from Steve here. He
Yeah.
beat me pretty good last game.
All right, we're gonna do that. Let's recenter. Let's.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just,
Steve's got a bit of an anal streak to him, so he likes things to look nice, which is great for this type of
hey, can you bring
thing.
it up so we can get that in the center? Cause
Yeah. What do you want to do? Do what? Bring what up?
oh, the actual.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
okay,
use.
that's what you mean. Okay.
All right, we're gonna try and.
Try to make this board a little centered for you, and we'll play a super fast type of game. Normally we play this with a timer, but we forgot the timer this time. We'll center the board and play a.
Yeah, we're gonna play at an angle so they can see it straight on.
Should be fine. All right. Let me get some. Yeah, I know next time maybe I'll play a couple live games and do a review, or maybe just play a live game and talk. But that's a bad idea because I am so much weaker when I talk and play. Like I just noticed some serious bad issues when I just like ask Dragon Fist. A couple times he's made a move and he's like, I wouldn't have normally made that if I weren't talking to you guys. So I'm all about it, man. And I got my little Joseki cheat sheet down here. I'm ready to go. All right, we're gonna start, and I won't be able to talk or ask any questions while we're playing. We might chit chat back and forth a little, but won't be able to talk to you guys. So just kind of watch and enjoy. And when we're done, we'll count the score and then wish you guys a good night. All right, good game. All right, fast play. Oh. How's that for an unorthodox opening, Keeble?
I have no idea what I'm playing.
Oh, and there's that bad move that. Can I get out of it?
What a weirdo fight. What a mess, guys.
Well, this is a
This is
disaster.
the worst kind of game ever to play.
You got me.
Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Oh, what a mess. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. There's an ugly empty.
Oh, you got me.
Fudged it up. Me too, man. Me too. Wait. Okay.
Oh, that's ugly.
Come on, Jim. You can kill this thing. Come on, baby. No. How in trouble am I? No, I messed up. I could hear a universal all around the world, Norway, Germany, smacking their heads. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard playing these.
Oh, you got me again. Well played, sir.
Take these with my crappy hands. These should be a YouTube sensation. Game so fast you have no clue what you're doing. I can't even pick up a stone. No. I don't even know what's going on. I forgot about everything.
Because I know you like to jump with a double wing.
I do.
That was just from our playing habits. I know that on your next move, that's probably what you would have done. That is a lot of go-to moves.
I can't read any of this, man.
Me neither. Ugh.
Again, please don't be so harsh on us. I need this.
Oh, man. I think you got it. Yeah. Whoa! Why did I play that?
Holy crap, I just realized you had all this over here. Ugh. Pick up the stone. Pick up the stone.
No, I need to get. Crap.
I think you took this one.
I don't know, man. I have no clue what's even going on right now. I'm about as lost as can be. I've lost track of everything. I know I have a capture somewhere. That's all I know. You want to watch 10Q plus players play like a 20Q? This is the way.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, so stressful. Yeah.
I can't even pick up the stone, dude. My fingers are so messed up. You're already standing.
I know, it's so stressful. Fix that.
Yeah, it's gone. That's gone. I gotta be careful with that. Yep. Batty me. Oopsie.
Oh, no, that's good. All right. It's on there now. Oh, so horrible.
Like I said, guys, normally we have a timer.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. All right, I guess so.
All right, I passed you.
Oh wait,
Go ahead, your turn.
oh, I'm gonna.
Is it big?
I just saw
it's big. Oh no!
Oh man, I saw that. I shouldn't have passed that first time. That makes those live.
Oh dang it! I gotta play there now.
Okay.
That was my big capture, wasn't it?
Pass.
One of them.
Well, you got that too.
All right, pass.
All right, thank you. Oh man.
That's twice that happened in our games.
Oh,
All right. So let me go back and see these.
that was
Okay,
so
Nick,
stressful.
comment.
I couldn't sit and play that.
Don't knock it till you tried it, Germany. It's tough. All right, it's tough. It is not an easy way to play. And my hands are all cramped up from work. I work with my hands a lot, and they don't hold stones well. Add the fact that we just oiled these bad boys. That's why they're so pretty. So it's slippery, and it's a crazy way to play. If you've never played it, I recommend it.
What was that, about a 5-minute game?
Something like that, yeah. Something like that.
Oh,
All right. Dame. Right?
yep, didn't have any.
And we got this.
Um,
Who passed first? Me?
just go ahead and fill that in.
Okay.
Um,
Here's one.
yep.
Uh,
I think that's everything. The rest are prisoners.
prisoners.
You got these black stones here.
Good save, by the way.
Oh, I saw it just after I passed. I was like, I wish I could take it back.
I wonder
'cause
how long that was there.
I don't know, but
That move had to have been there for a while.
as soon as I said pass, I saw it. I thought for sure you were gonna play right there and
Ah.
seal it up.
No, all the mother stones are alive, I think. Yeah. What a mess. It actually, the ending of it kind of looks like a pro game because there's stones everywhere, you know?
It's
But I'm sure the leading up to it wasn't. Ever played Switch Go at your club? It's like normal Go with 3, 5, or 7 players. It's quite funny sometimes. No, we never played Switch Go. How do you play? Tell us about Switch Go. You just take turns playing moves, or it's got a lot of prisoners. Let's fill this corner in too. One, 2, 3.
you can do this the hard way.
I don't know.
Okay.
Which color do you want to count?
Oh, I got yours set up in nice sets of fives.
You can
and
count.
tens.
You can count white then.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'll count black. I don't do that yet. $40 for black. It's not a fair thing.
32, 37.
Ooh, call me.
Yeah, I think you took it. You took it.
So what is it? 40. What did I say? 42.
47 plus Comey.
All right, good deal.
Looks like you got even. Oh, well played.
Now
sir.
we need a tiebreaker.
Yep. Oh, those speed games are so taxing.
So what was it? 42 to 47 before Comey, something like that, or 40 to 47.
I think. Yeah, that's.
Something like that, guys. We'll have to try Switch Go sometimes. Uh-oh. Looks like we might be having connection problems. Well, it's saying we're still good. Uh-oh. Did we unclick or something? Okay. There we go. Player 1 plays black, player 2 plays white, player 3 black, player 1 white, player 2 black, player 3 white, player 1 black, player 2 white, and so on. Each time it's a player's turn, he switches colors. Ah.
Okay. We did one color Go, and that was.
Yeah, we tried one color Go, guys, and we got on a 9x9 board we played, right? Or was it a 13x13? I think it was a 13x13 board.
Yeah.
We played and we got maybe 20 moves in.
Well, you and I did. I think we almost did like 50 moves.
Did we really?
Yeah. It's because we stuck to patterns, so it was easy. We didn't do any crazy stuff like this. But yeah, if you stick to patterns, it's a little bit easier to.
Yeah, try One Color Go if you've never heard of that. It's playing the game where you both memorize what color you are, and you both use white or you both use black. That's crazy talk. And actually, somewhere on YouTube, there's a live.
Oh, wait a minute. I got two more in here.
What is it? Hey. Convenient. No,
Not enough to make a difference, though.
there's a live, or not a live, but there's a blind person that plays. It's on KGS sometimes, or not on KGS. There's a live video from Korea of a blind person, a real strong blind person playing Go. And he uses those boards where the lines are lifted up so you can feel where he is. So I think he actually won. And he had to memorize all that stuff with his mind. So that's a strong freaking player, man. And they say strong players can, what's it called? I don't know. Strong players can memorize their stuff. Let me show you. Let me do this screen switch real quick and show you the 2 Go programs I got that are free that you guys might be interested in. Let's do that real quick. Screen share. All right, let's get rid of that. All right. Okay. Here's the one. It's called Dorish. It's old. I'm thinking it's from the 90s, maybe early 2000s.
Oh, wow.
And you play. It's a 3D board, at least in kind of. And it plays at around, my guess is it plays around a 9 or 10 Q. It's pretty strong. It's trying to make that box. So it's interesting. Interesting game. It's free and it's fun. You get to beat this grumpy guy, and you can zoom in. And it's not the prettiest thing, but it's there. So it's a fun game. It's called Dorish 3D. And then there's another one. It's called Peter Go. Peter Go version 5.1. It's also free, and it's a little weaker, I think. I don't think I've ever lost to this, but I have lost to Dorish by playing stupidly. But it likes the 3-4 moves, and I think this is that Peter Mock guy, not Peter Mock, Peter Molok or something like that. He's the real strong player from, I think, the Netherlands. I think this is his program. It reads pretty quick. You know, this is a result of slow. You know, normally it plays a lot faster. This is Joseki, by the way. At least up to this point, I'm pretty sure. So these are 2 programs that you guys might be interested in. It also has a hint button. It says it's Monte Carlo. Some type of Monte Carlo going on here on 4 cores. It's recommending this move. It's not very strong. I'd say this is like 14Q, at least going off with Steve here. But I mean, it might be stronger or weaker. You know, I don't know. I don't have a good comparison, but Steve's definitely stronger than this guy. But it's a nice program. Look at this mess. Look at this desktop of mine. It's a mess. So let me get out of that. Where are we? All right, we'll wish you guys goodbye. It's getting kind of late. If you guys have any suggestions for you know, the next thing, please let me know. If you have any questions or comments, you could leave them in the session, you know, in the description below. I want to thank you guys for coming and checking it out. I'll try to do this. What if we don't get our Go players back anytime soon? Maybe we could do this again during the week or something.
Yeah, sounds good. I had a lot of fun, so
Yeah, I thought this
Yeah.
was very informative.
yeah, glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, maybe we could play a live serious game, or maybe one of us could play against the computer opponent, and the other one of us maybe me and Steve will combine forces and play against the computer, and maybe with you guys and try to beat the computer, a strong computer, So, any ideas like that, let us know. If there's something you'd like to see us do Go related, I'm off for the week, and Steve isn't. He works his butt off, so you thank him more than me. This is more me relaxing, and Steve's got to go home. And you're off tomorrow. That's right.
Yeah,
So
for the first time in like about a month and a half.
Steve gets a day off work finally. Man,
Sweet.
that's great. Yeah, thanks for joining. You guys make it all worthwhile. I like just meeting you guys, talking to you guys. I see your comments every once in a while, and it's good to know. It's good to know where you guys are from. I don't know. That's about it. Next time we'll remember to bring a timer so that we could slow down a tiny bit, instead of just playing as fast as we can to kind of keep it fun. Remember to log on and give it a thumbs up. You two against us. Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's set it up for next time. We'll get on KGS and we'll vote on moves or something. It should be fun. Or maybe I think they have a thing where you could play a bunch of games at once. Maybe we could give us a big time limit, and we could play like a speed game against you. Maybe I'll play against one of you, and Steve will play against one of you, or something. Ryudikin should play against us. He's a good couple stones stronger than us now. He's got to be getting close to the 1 Dan. Or maybe all of us against Dragon Fist with his eyes closed, and he's allowed to use his pinky finger to control the mouse. Something like that. Anyway, I wanted to thank you guys once again. We're going to sign off. I got family coming back in, which means I got a little kid going to be running around. It's going to mess with all this up. But we got a good 3 hours this time, and we'll try to get at least 2 hours in. Maybe we'll aim for next Thursday or something. We'll try. Maybe a Go day.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like I said, we got a real strong Go player in town, so we're going to try to meet with him. So maybe we'll skip this week and just try to meet with him, and then we'll try next week or something. We'll try it. So, yes, that is Mountain Dew on the floor.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, sorry.
I killed off a 2-liter today.
Man, we're going to be peeing tonight. All right, guys. Thanks again. I'll type in thanks to all. And I'll, is there a smiley face? I can give you a smile. Holy moly. All right. Big, happy, smiley faces. All right, guys. Thanks again. I'm going to sign off. Remember to log in again and give it a thumbs up or thumbs down if you hated this. I see I already got 1 thumbs down. I'd like to know who hated my thing, but we'll see what happens. Sorry I couldn't get my buddy, the 2 Dan, to stop in. He's just not interested in being on YouTube. So you guys have a good night. Take it easy, and we'll do it again. All right, later. All right.